What's going on, you Pokemon Savages? Welcome back to another episode of the Savage Poképod, episode 26. Episode Raichu, so we're going to start off with that. But has Pokemon just been spoiled with the 30th anniversary, with the reveals, the leaks, the ETB stuff? We're going to get into all that in today's episode, so stay tuned. I'm telling you these openings. Somebody write my openings. If you're listening to this right now, write my openings. Maybe we should use ChatGPT. I don't know. It's always on the fly.
No, I like it being new every day. It makes me happy.
Guys, what is up? Episode 26. So I was sitting. So if you guys are watching, I am wearing this. It's not a Luffy hat per se. I mean, it is like a straw vacation hat. I just got back from Aruba. Literally flew in. My flight landed 3 hours ago. We're filming this on Thursday, July 16th. And I was sitting at the beach and I was like, yo, I'm getting in on Thursday. Because last week, if you guys listened to last week's episode, I said we might screw up the recordings again and we might have a late recording. And I'm like, Kota, I'm getting in on Thursday, dude. I am so good with recording this. So he was like, sure. He had a procedure done, so he's going to be, his whole mouth he's like Kanye West today. He's like, he can't really open his mouth.
No, never compare me to Kanye West, please. Never. I'm
so sorry. I know that's bad. It's horrible.
No, but I will be talking like this the entire time. If it sounds like I have a bunch of marbles in my mouth, it's because it feels like I do.
Guys, listen, thank you so much for all the wonderful comments that came in, really like flooded in. We loved to hear them. We're going to highlight some of those in the 30th episode, because if you guys did not listen to or watch last week's episode, on the screen, I am holding up the Pokemon Day 2026, the Pikachu box with the Phantasmal Flames, the Mega Evolution base packs. We're giving this away on the 30th episode. Listen to last week's episode 25, to find out what you need to do to enter. Super easy, and it's a really cool way to get involved in what we got going on here. So, Kota, let's hop right into our favorite Raichu cards. And I'm going to keep this hat on. Kota said, keep it on the whole episode. I'm like, all right, fine. It's a fun little thing. Yeah, so let's
He's on island time still.
Dude.
He's on island time, man.
The Aruba was beautiful, guys. If you haven't had a chance to ever go there, it's my first time and I freaking loved it. It does get darker earlier there, which is so weird. I thought that when you're closer to the equator, aren't the days longer? I don't know. I'm not a scientist. It depends on when
it is. Because it's like right now, like in Alaska, I think the summers the sun just doesn't set. So I think it's probably like southern hemisphere. So like maybe in the winter it's longer days there. I don't know. I have cameras here, so I was like looking to make sure everything was all right on like the daily, multiple times a day checking in. But at night, I was like, it's dark over there, but it was still bright over here. I'm like, what the heck? Now, I didn't realize where Aruba was on the map. I'm like, yo, we were like right next to Venezuela, Colombia. I did not know. I'm such a child. I'm such a child when it comes to this stuff. My wife's like, what do you mean you didn't know? I'm like, I had no idea. I know we're going to Aruba. Where are we?
I thought it was like in the Caribbean, closer to like, I'm like, the plane on the plane is flying over like Dominican Republic. I'm like, where the hell are we going? No idea.
He's like, I thought we were in Florida. What's going on?
Seriously, that song Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I don't know. I'm like, okay, near there, maybe. I guess I don't know. Anyway, don't mind me, guys.
Do we just date ourselves with Beach Boy songs? Probably.
Yeah, probably. I am. I'm still on island time, kind of. But listen. It was a great time. I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be able to do this without skipping a beat. Let's hop right in.
Oh, yeah.
Favorite Raichu cards. Kota, I love this card that you sent me, dude.
I mean, speaking of island time, we got the Alolan Raichu. So I think I, like many people, Alolan Raichu is my favorite Raichu. It's honestly one of my favorite Pokemon. I think it's adorable. I love the surfing aesthetic. It's also from my favorite generation of games. So, it's really cool. And plus, I mean, this is the first time we've really featured a tag team. And I think this one is just so funny to me, especially if you zoom in on the Alolan Raichu's face, where it's just the little like derpy dot face. Like he's so like smug and pleased with what he's doing right now. Yeah. He's just like, this is great. So this card's adorable. Raichu's a great Pokemon. I wish it was better competitively. I'm glad they gave it the megas that they gave it. And I'm really excited because I hope that maybe Storm Emeralda, maybe the Aura, what is it called? What is it called? Aura or a Seeker, whatever that set is going to have a Mega Raichu, because I think Mega Raichu looks cool. And I think it'd be cool to feature him because he deserves it.
Yeah, I thought this was so funny. I zoomed in when I'm like, let me take a look at this card. And he's pulling. So what's featured in here for just the audio listeners is a Raichu and a Alolan Raichu GX tag team. And the Alolan Raichu's in the back pulling on Raichu's tail. And it's kind of like messing with him. And they're on a beach, which is actually really cool. I think this is so cool. I loved it. Mm-hmm. That's why I was like, this is perfect. I love it. Now what? Yeah. Now like they did give Raichu Mega. Is it Mega X and Y or Mega? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it Mega X and Mega Y?
I think that I think they'll probably give him its own set, because if we're thinking that this is going to carry all throughout 2027, yeah, they might get it. They might get their own set.
Very possible.
We'll see. Good choice, man. I love this. I went with something much more. More like modern. This is the Raichu from Paldea Evolved. It's just the illustration rare.
This is such a good one.
It's one of the top chases in the set as well. But I mean, it's just like an overhead shot of Raichu like laying on the bed, and pretty much just like electro charge. Like it's just like you see like the electricity charges between his hands and on his feet and through it on his ears. So I think it's a really cool, just a really cool illustration of like just a Pokemon, a day in the life of the Pokemon, which I love these illustration rares. I did add one as well. I do love the Ascended Heroes Raichu as well. Just the regular card, the artwork on here I do love, and just a regular card. It's not like an illustration rare. I was like, you know what, let me showcase this. Dude, honestly, I really like the base set one, and I didn't want to pick it because of what you said about Charizard, and it's the exact reason why I do like it, is it's the nostalgia driving it. It's just Raichu just chilling there. Nostalgia. No, there isn't, but it's just chilling there on a holographic background. There's nothing even there. And that was really the only reason why I would like that card. So I was like, you know what? I mean, Kota has a good point. Nostalgia is driving a lot of this popularity. So I'm like, let me pause on that.
I love Dark Raichu from Team Rocket. So I mean, there's some cool old Raichus. There are a few that I was gonna look through, but I love Alolan Raichu, and of course, there's no old Alolan Raichu one. So,
no, that's cool. Alolan Raichu came when? When did like all the regional? What gen?
That was Gen 7. That was Gen 7. So that's Gen 7. That's Sun and Moon. That's my favorite generation. I mean, yeah, it was the first time we had. That was when they introduced what do they call them? I mean, the regional forms. I think there's another word they tried to get to catch on back then, but it never did. But the regional forms, so you had like Alolan Geodude, had the Alolan Executor, which we're gonna see something about in a little bit, because there's a little bit of leaks going on.
Dude, when I first saw Alolan Executor, I'm like, because again, I came back into Pokemon and I was like, wait, what the heck happened to Executor? Like, I just knew the fat, short, stubby one from Gen 1. Yeah. I'm like, wait, what is this guy with a long neck? Where did this come from? So
he's really funny in the game, because when you get to the island where he there's a bunch of them, all you see is the base. So you don't even see like the neck or the head. You just see the base of them. So like I knew what it was because I was following the leaks and stuff that were happening at that point, but it was still just so funny to see him in the game, because shining onto him was so weird, because you'd like have this zoomed in thing and then like zoom out and just be this massive, ridiculously tall Pokemon. It's so funny. I love that they did that. He needed a little bit of love.
It's so funny because like the head is always like, even in like the newer, I think it was an SIR in Surging Sparks, but like the heads are always like tilting or like coming in from the top, just like hanging out.
Like, we don't know how we're gonna do this, so we just have them bend a lot.
Yeah. Man. So guys, that's our favorite Raichu cards that we're going to showcase there. Dude, today was a big drop on, yesterday. Yesterday was a big drop on Pokemon Center. Guys, let us know if you guys hit on the 30th anniversary Pokemon Center drop that came on a Wednesday. Did you hit, Kota?
I surprisingly did. I got in pretty late, actually. So, for those of you who didn't see it, from what I gathered, the website crashed early on. It seems like there was like a lot of like people got kicked out, a lot of people got reset. The website died for a bit, and then people started like finding back in. So I got in like probably an hour after it dropped, and I managed to get through, and I got the 2 ETBs and then one of every whatever else was there, and I was very surprised. So I'm hoping that means there was a lot of stock, because I don't know how far it went, and I don't know how many people continue to have issues.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm hoping that a lot of people were able to get in on it, because it's an amazing set. Now I take back, I recant that. Well, I don't recant it because I never actually said it because it was in a different universe. But this set's amazing. This set's incredible.
You also kind of work with what you have at the time, right? So you can always say like more things.
This went from this. We'll get into it, but this went from a pretty bad set to, I think, is maybe the best set we've ever seen in the modern era.
Oh boy, you heard it here first. Which Kota is saying that? Which one?
The one that can't open his mouth. Also, I don't know. That wasn't a hipster take. That was a very like. I don't know which version that would be. I think that's just like.
No, man, that's funny.
Bandwagon Dakota? Bandwagon Kota?
Nah. No, listen, guys, if you guys don't know what we're talking about, we'll call it out later during the listener comments, but there's multiple versions. Kota is the bloomin' onion of the pod, so there's multiple layers.
Specifically the bloomin' onion.
That's it.
I'm from the South, so you knew it had to be deep fried. Yeah.
Dude, honestly, give me a bloomin' onion right now.
That sounds delicious.
So guys, I was in Aruba. And I didn't, like, when I was on the resort, I had the Wi-Fi, and when I wasn't on the resort, I had nothing. So, of course, as it will be, the universe will drop Pokemon Center when I'm not on the resort, when I'm walking around, because like Aruba's like and I didn't really realize this, but it's like super safe to like leave the resort and just like walk around the town there and like go into. I did not realize that, so I was like kind of shocked with that, because I'm just not used to leaving the resorts when I go to these places. But yeah, so we were out, we were eating lunch, and I brought Prismatic Evolutions. What a horrible decision. I brought that with me to rip a pack every day.
No better way to ruin a vacation.
Dude, it was awful. I brought 9 packs, about 3 3-pack blisters. I think we hit 2 EXs, and that was it. So, yeah, just to remind myself how horrible of a ripping experience that is. That's what happened.
Yeah.
But we were at a restaurant eating lunch, and I'm like, you know what? Let me go connect to the Wi-Fi, because I really was just like, we were in the moment. It's just such a beautiful place, whatever. So I asked the cashier, I'm like, hey, excuse me, do you have Wi-Fi? Sure. Here's the password. Coconuts, which is the password. I love that. Coconuts with a lowercase c. And I put it in. I sit down, and I'm getting ping after ping, an influx of messages on the Discord. Now, Kelly the Goat had posted this, I think, at around 11 a.m. And now I'm already like an hour after the fact. And I'm like, oh gosh, we missed this. So I log in, and it's 4-hour wait. So now this is around 12 o'clock, 12:30. I get in the queue, 4 hours. And my brother's trying to get himself in the queue as well for his stuff. And he couldn't connect. I'm in. We eat lunch. I'm like, crap, we got to leave this place. Now I got to get off the Wi-Fi. Like, this is like the worst case scenario for me. I'm like, oh God. So we get back to the resort, which was like a 10-minute walk. And I reconnect back in, and it was roughly around the same time. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So that was the day that it was the Argentina-England game. So we're at the swim up bar. I know, what a horrible way to miss out on something.
If this story ends with everything crashed and I got nothing, I'm not going to feel an ounce of pity. Not like one. Oh my gosh, I was in Aruba walking around this beautiful island, and then I like had to go to the resort and go to the swim up bar.
Yeah, God, can you believe it? Can you believe this? So that was kind of a way for me to like easily be like in the pool, but like also just on my phone. So we were at the swim up bar. The game was on. And I just kept like touching it to make sure that it wouldn't fall asleep. Like every like 30 seconds, I'm like, okay, my brother was still having issues. I don't know if, and someone in the Discord today posted like, make sure your background app refresh is off. Even though his phone never like went to sleep, it just, his timer just never went down like mine was going down, which is weird. So, long story short, by the time it was literally 10 minutes till the game was over. The game was around 2 hours. So almost 5 o'clock. It was around 5 o'clock. I ended up getting in and getting it. So
That's crazy.
like you said, and I didn't realize it because I wasn't like one of the first ones in. Usually I would be at my computer at the time that the Discord ping would have went off and I would have been fine. So I don't know if something happened with the site or what, but it looks like I was able to get in and get, honestly, I put 2 ETBs in cart. It was working slowly for me. Again, you're on Wi-Fi, but you're in another country. I don't know what's going on. I didn't want to mess with it. I was like, all right, 2 ETBs. That's what I want. One for me, one for my brother. And boom, checked out. And that worked fine. I hopped back in queue afterwards because my brother was still having issues. He had to go back to the room. So I was like, all right, whatever. I'm hanging out over here a little bit. And I got back in and I got, I think the ETBs were already sold out. They actually said sold out at the time. So I got like the 3-packs, the 3-pack blisters, and I think the knockout collection.
Yeah.
I don't know if hopefully nothing gets canceled because it is 2 orders, but it's not the same stuff twice.
I think I did the same thing. I got the 2 ETBs because it was having issues. I went back in and ordered it and I got the confirmation. And so my guess is if you're not ordering the same product, they're not going to punish you for, because they had for a while, they had like things in place where you would like, or issues in place where trying to put too many things in a cart, like 3 or 4 things in a cart, all of a sudden you get kicked out completely. So
yeah,
my guess is that's not going to be an issue because you're not getting multiple of the same item. I'm sure there were people that tried and maybe did.
Yeah,
but it shouldn't be an issue. I don't think. Well, we're both in the same boat if it is.
Yeah. So hopefully, I mean, I still haven't gotten my Chaos Rising Pokemon Center stuff. No updates there. I reached out and they're like, yeah, you were still looking into it, which doesn't make any sense. I do want to say that I saw a FedEx email notification. So hopefully that's Pitch Black, which would be coming tomorrow. So yeah, being out of the country, like no one prepares you for that type of chaos that like, I'm like, oh God, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what I'll get. But when I sat down at that restaurant, I'm like, no, why is this happening right this second? And not like when I'm at the resort, like I could have gotten it and whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm just happy I got it.
You still got it. You still got it. So
no, I know. And like, look, I'm super thankful. I know that there's some people that didn't or got kicked out, and it's like there's still the same issues that are still happening where some people just freeze up or refresh. So go on as many devices as you can. When I'm fortunate enough to be in front of my computer, like I'm going in 2 different browsers just to in case something happens in Chrome, I'll be in Edge or whatever the other one is on my work computer. But yeah, that's like just make sure you cover yourself. But
I'm really curious to see if it was an issue where a lot of people just weren't able to get through, and that's why everything lasted so long, or if it was actually like a good stock, because I think this set is going to be, I mean, it's going to be more popular than we ever thought it was going to be. So I think maybe hopefully they did double down into it. I still have doubts about that, but there did seem to be a heavy stock.
Yeah.
And we'll see. We'll see. You never know. We might get another release closer to time because we're still 2 months
out. 2 months out. Yeah.
So we'll see.
I was going to say that the same thing what you said earlier is like, I do truly think that there's a lot of product coming with this stuff, which is good. I hope that there's enough to feed. I mean, look, there's not going to be enough to feed the demand. We already know that. So I think people should not expect that. However,
especially with what we'll see, it's not going to even be close.
No, but if there's a lot of bot scalper activity, hopefully there'll be a lot on the secondary market, which you know what happens when there's too much on the secondary market. And hopefully for the people that weren't able to get it, I hope that you guys are able to, not have to spend $400 or $500 on an ETB if you just want to keep it sealed or whatever you want to do. Because look, whether you like it or not, like I keep mine sealed. I know my brother wants one, so usually I give one away, but I only got he didn't hit any on this one. So sometimes when he hits, he's able to help me out, give one away on the for the price that he paid. So obviously it's nothing crazy, but yeah.
Also, this drop only had the ETBs, the triple, the sticker packs, and the knockout boxes. So it means that we still have the bundles, still the UPCs, we still have a bunch of other things. There's like a million different things, poster collections.
I don't know if they'll put those on Pokemon Center, but yeah, those will be coming out.
They typically, I feel like with Prismatic and the Center, a lot of those things ended up on there. So I'd be surprised if they didn't with Prismatic as well. Like the UPCs were originally on, or the SPCs were originally on there, the binder collections, all that stuff. So I definitely would expect the bundles. I expect the UPCs, and I would expect the poster collections for sure. Other than that, who knows? But we should be seeing those on Pokemon Center, and they'll probably be like next month, I would assume, because those are an October release, I believe.
There is,
or at least the bundles are.
Yeah, there's some stuff coming in October, and then the UPCs are coming in November, the same day as what is that? Delta Rain comes out in English, which is crazy. Same exact day.
Boy.
So I wonder if that's going to be in the same pre-order window, or is it going to be two different? Who knows, honestly. But
who knows?
Today we did notice that we were in the airport, and then I see another ping in the Discord. Another round 2 of Pokemon Center is coming in, and it was German product. So that was on the banner, like we spoke about 2 episodes ago, where Pokemon is starting to include like what they're putting in there, which is really helpful because we saw that and we hopped out. And
exactly.
Unless they're playing games at us,
German folk can get it.
Yeah, they could be playing games though, and you don't know.
I kind of hope they are, honestly. Screw us.
Screw us, right?
I like that. I hope they do. I hope they are just messing with people. Like no, guys, this is German. And then it's like, and then bam, it's like that's where the email system is. The email system isn't actually for any kind of. It's just for like, hey, when we see this is German, it's actually not German at all. This is English, but we're just gonna weed out these other people.
That's like what I have to do in order to like have the Savage members be able to get stuff at a decent price, is like mark it up to $400, and here's a discount code, bring it down to the price. Well, guys, we are going to hop into what will be the meat of this episode. And both Kota and I don't anticipate this being too long of an episode today, just from where we're at. But we're going to hop into the Pikachus first. And dude, we really got everything. Someone, baby. Just to load this up, if you guys didn't see this across the internet in the past couple of days, and Kota actually dropped the link into the Discord first. This is where I saw it. Again, poolside. Thank you so much, Kota. But we're going to show you. Somebody got their hands, and like, what do you want to call this? Stolen? I don't know. Some insider posted.
Someone's uncle works in that Pokemon.
Exactly. Actual ETB pictures from the 30th celebration ETB. So this is, I mean, I don't think this is not AI. There's no reason for this to be AI. I mean,
it'd be way too elaborate.
Yeah, because you'll see
someone would have had to create, because we've seen some of these. So someone have to create, like, have those and then create other ones that look so clean. Mm-hmm. And not to mention the background is like actual cards. It's like
background's actual cards.
Squirtle. There's the Gyarados from. That's not base set, is it? Is Gyarados base set, or is it Jungle?
Yeah, Gyarados base set, but I have to look. I'm not sure which one you're looking at, but I want to say like the picture of the actual ETB has like a glare from like the light above it. It's like it'll be a lot of work to like. Yeah, it'd be a lot of work.
I think this is real, which is insane.
Mm-hmm. So let me share the Pikachu stuff. So obviously this is pages from the ETB. They're not going to be perfect pictures, but I mean we're going to showcase what we have here. So obviously we know at this point there's going to be 30 different Pikachus. So all the Pikachu art is here. A lot of the bigger artists also got their shot at doing a Pikachu. Mm-hmm. So the crocheted one, this is the one right here we were talking about, right? This one?
Yeah.
And that's
Asako.
And then there's, let me see on the next page here. How do I use a computer again? Oh yeah. Here we go. I'm zoomed in.
Too busy on the island. I don't know how computers work anymore.
I'm zoomed in.
Oh no.
Oh gosh. Did I skip a page? There's two Pikachu EXs.
The third page is like the page before this one.
Okay. There's 2 Pikachu EXs, day and night. Again with the day and night theme. You see, you can't really see what the Pikachus are behind here. There's also a Shinji Kondo one, which is this one right over here. You can tell with the artwork. But I think that so many of these Pikachu, this is my favorite one. So this is my favorite one from the beginning. This Pikachu putting his head through dude.
Yeah.
So
I love that one.
Through the banister.
I love that one. I love the one from the first page, I believe. No, the second page. Technically the third page, but the second slide. He's just like stuffing his face full of berries. There's 2 of them actually that are kind of doing that. But there's the little chubby cheeks one that you can see really well right there. I love that one. They're good.
They're so cute.
They're really good. notably, no, there is a what is his name?
Komiya?
Is it Komiya? Komiya?
Yeah.
Is that the one I'm thinking of?
Or Uyama or something like that?
There's the Oyama one.
This one.
Which is the one where he's that one, yeah. And there's also, I think, what is his name? He's the one that did the
the Bubble Mew.
Yes.
One of the
no, but that's not the one I'm thinking of. But there is that one as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna give up and try to remember what it was. But he's a pretty Komiya. So yeah, Komiya. He says bottom right, page 21. Which one's page bottom? Oh, this one down in the bottom right corner of the first page.
Let me see.
And this is the person that did those.
Yes.
The Arctibacks, I think, and all those. I mean, the Drowsy. I think it's the Drowsy. I think they did the Drowsy as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's that artist. So sadly, no clay, which I was really hoping for. We got the Sakuito one, and we got the crocheted one, so I'll take that.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
no
I think some of these
clay,
are so sick, man.
And no Akiragawa, and I think that's the two notable artists that I felt were missing.
Mm-hmm.
But I really like a lot of these. I think this is really cute. I think this is a very fun subset. I think this will look a lot better in person because one, we're looking at a picture of a booklet with pictures in it. Yeah, and it's, again, no leakers ever can take good pictures. They always take what looks like potato quality pictures. I don't understand. Yep. Like, hey, leakers out there, if you want someone to just like professionally take pictures of your stuff, so when you leak it, it doesn't look like total trash, like let me know. I will help you out. I will.
You know what's interesting?
I will take the pictures. I will make sure they look good because, good Lord, I'd love to see what the Komiya one looks in the bottom right, but I can't see it because just a ridiculous glare. You have the booklet for the biggest set and we've had, I think, in a long time, and it looks like this.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
I think that a lot of leakers, and I follow Apple stuff a lot, and I feel like, I mean, Apple definitely is probably more close with their secrets because it's just way bigger company, but like I think they give certain information to groups of people. So if things ever get leaked out, it's like they know what group of people it came from. But like you look back here, this is euros, right? So this is not even like, see this right? This is like 10 euros. This still sticker on the card behind.
Yeah, it's euros. So it's probably not even someone in America.
Yeah. And is this Poplio in the background? I'm just trying to think, like, is this even a card that's released? I think this might be the Poplio.
That does look to be Poplio.
Okay. I'm like, wait, is this like a non-release shit? Like more, there's layers to this leak.
But Poplio? No, it's water type. It must be Poplio. Yeah.
So like, I mean, how I'm thinking about this, there's only going to be one variant of this card is what I thought. It was going to be a reverse holo where the Pikachu head was the reverse holo as well, and the holo was going to be the picture. So I think that's still the case, but that's the Pikachu stuff that we've seen. And then you can see it even in the ETB booklet. They're represented by this little Pikachu head because these are their own subset within the set as well. So that's good. And then it starts going into, like, you can see Zapdos down here, and who is this? Zekrom? Okay, Zekrom. But let's go into like the big reveal.
All right. If you guys haven't seen this, this set I think is gonna have the potential to outpace Ascended Heroes. What you're looking at is not even this is a great page.
Yeah,
but this is like just a small portion of it.
Yep.
I mean, like yes, all these retro cards, cool. Got these two trash Mew and Mewtwo. We pretended there's like the top 4 on that left page right there are just absolutely cracked.
Yeah, I agree.
We got another Gengar somehow.
Regular Gengar. And to be honest, you said it's got the same colors. Like when you look at this card from afar, you might even think it is it, because it's like in the Mega Gengar from Ascended, it's got like that green sludge on the bottom. It looks very much like this color-wise. You're 100% right. But dude,
that Jirachi is I mean, I don't know how much money I'm gonna have to give up to get it. I don't know which language I'm gonna get it in, but I'm gonna get this card because Jirachi is one of my favorite Pokemon. It is my second favorite mythical, probably, and it's just this card is gorgeous. It's just the whole galaxy aesthetic with Jirachi. Just I mean, these are all good. These are all 4 good. All of these good,
and
fantastic.
These are special illustration rares. So you see the double gold stars on the top. So they are going with what I was hoping they would, is using the style of where we're at in Pokemon TCG and throwing that into this, which we didn't have this kind of stuff, but they didn't do that in 25th. Like they didn't throw different alternate arts, right? It was all whatever. But unless the Mew was different. Maybe. But
what I'm seeing is, and when we go to the next page, we'll see it. They really held a lot of amazing stuff for this set. Like this, like all of the nothing we've gotten, like the small sets and like, a couple really good special illustration rares in there since Ascended. Like it's all been in this. I mean, like maybe outside of Jirachi, because as much as I love Jirachi, I don't think Jirachi is the most popular legendary. Like that Sylveon would lead a set, like a great set in this era. That Gengar will lead a great set in this era. That Salamence would be a very good card and really make a set in this era. For those of you audio listeners, it's Sylveon EX, Gengar EX, Jirachi EX, and Salamence EX. It's also the page where we see the Charizard, the Pikachu, that like all the retro cards we're going to see. We have a Misty, which I don't remember being leaked before.
What do you think of, because these other cards, like the reprinted cards, guys, all have this like gold border. I hope it's shiny, because that would really be cool. And
I didn't even notice a gold border. I don't. My dumb broken brain right now didn't even notice. But yeah, that's.
I noticed it on the. Which one did I notice it on? The Magikarp. I noticed it on the Magikarp reprint. So real quick, I do love, and you can see it most in the Salamence card, is that there's a lot of cards that we're going to see that have this, like, it's like a village parade, if you will. I don't know if that has anything to do with Mega X Mega Parade, but the pictures look like there's a party going on. Obviously, it's a celebration. So you can see, and we can't even see the detail in this card. Like, we don't know what's in the background here. Like, there's hot air balloons going on. That'd be cool if, like, Jesse and James were on one of them. That'd be pretty sick. But, like, just that theme is really being carried out in a lot of these cards, which we'll get to.
And it goes along with the Umbreon and Espeon, I think specifically, and what we'll see in a minute with the 2 Pikachu SIRs. Like, very much, it seems like this whole set is centered around a single celebration, which I think is a really cool touch.
I do really love how their Pokemon is leaning into Sylveon too now, because I feel like they've seen the popularity of both Sylveon and Umbreon, but Sylveon just got an exclusive in Chinese. It's getting more love here. I don't know. I think like they're really leaning into it.
As they should. It's the best. It's the best evolution.
I love it as well. I really do. We're gonna flip the page here. A lot of these cards you guys have either seen through release. If you haven't, you're gonna see them in this ETB, and you can look this up, guys. It's just the 30th celebration ETB leak or reveal. You can see these for yourself. But I'll zoom in here because, dang, we got some crazy. Most of these are brand new. Like, we have not seen anything of these cards. And there's the Alolan Executor that we were talking about earlier. This is fire, man. It's so like goofy, but it's so perfect at the same time. And it's also getting a promo that we've talked about in the previous episodes. Here's going down to the shit that I don't know why, who's making these decisions at Pokemon.
Yeah, the legendary birds are kind of trash. You're right.
I hate you. No, I was not going there. What I was going to say was, why is Lapras in the middle of all 3 of those cards?
I have absolutely no clue. I'm wondering if they go together somehow when we actually get them, because they are all kind of from these different angles and they have a lot of blue in the background.
Are they?
But I have no clue. They don't really make any sense.
Is there energies? Like, because they have all the water, psychic, fighting. I don't know. Maybe they're putting all the energies together, because like it goes grass,
what the heck
fire.
is Moltres doing right there?
Yeah, it goes grass, fire, then it goes water, then it goes 3 electric, then it goes 2 psychic, fighting, 2 dark. I don't know. Again, you have 3 of the OG legendary birds. They go together, but 2 of them are next to each other, and one's it just doesn't make sense to me. When you're looking at something in a set, they should be 1, 2, and 3. Like in a row. Stupid things to complain about, but again, very simple. Hey,
it's not me complaining this time.
Exactly, solves the complainer. Honestly, guys, if you don't know, I'm a collector of the legendary birds. I started off with Zapdos, and I added Moltres and Articuno to the mix as well, just collecting all the cards. So obviously, I'm going to have to get these 3. And if I do happen to master this set, which I probably will not, but I said the same thing about Ascended Heroes, and here I am. Yeah. So the Executor, the Moltres, Articuno, Zapdos, brand new that we've seen. I think Toxtricity as well. Toxtricity looks so freaking cool for no reason.
It does. Looks fantastic.
So awesome.
They did such a good job.
I love it. I thought
another Morpeko is interesting.
Yeah, I thought it was Yamper because I couldn't really read it.
It does look like Yamper.
I'm like, is that Yamper in the middle? But it's a Morpeko, and again, it's a very playful looking art style. So, I mean, I'm here for it.
It goes with his signature move too, because his signature move is Aura Wheel. So it's just his little wheel he's running.
Little wheel, and that's the happy Morpeko. We were getting the angry Morpeko in Pitch Black. That's coming out tomorrow. So we'll touch up on that in a bit. But Drifloon we already seen. Chandelure, I don't think we saw this. And this is
another Chandelure, infinitely better than the one in Pitch Black.
I was going to say, it's actually pretty decent because you can see what's going on in the picture. Lycanroc looks cool.
We saw the Lycanroc.
I think we've seen that one. Here's an interesting one. First of all, Scraggy looks kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. It's a little good. But the Meowths. There's 3 Meowths in this set. And I guess one is Galarian. No, is there a Galarian?
It's a Alolan, Galarian, and regular.
So they're all 3. I was trying to piece these together, but I didn't have a good picture because it looks like they're all on.
I'm pretty sure they all go together.
The buildings, and it looks like this, like the staircases or whatever it is, or wrap around buildings. So there's is that the Galarian one?
That's Alolan.
And then we have the others on this page over here. So again, those are also not next to each other, which angered me as well. But you can see the Galarian one right on the top here. And then the regular one over here on the right. So it starts to get a little blurry as because the page is like obviously on a downward tilt. So Goldango.
Yeah. I like it.
It's weird because it sticks out because it doesn't go with like the aesthetic of like all the other cards. And so does it. And what is this card?
It's Komodo. It's Komodo. It's the pseudo legendary from Alola.
Komodo. I don't think I've ever seen a card like this.
Cool. Dragon fighting, man. It's a cool card. I'm excited for it.
Interesting. Is it in any set that like from Scarlet and Violet? Like I don't think I've ever seen.
No, I don't think there's ever been a. Well, I said this about Jirachi, and I was proven very wrong very quickly.
Oh, it says it right here.
But
yeah, I don't think I've seen that.
I'm pretty sure there hasn't been any. Yeah, there's some stuff from Sun and Moon era that's just like full arts, but I don't think there's anything.
I'm trying to read the name on the card. Meanwhile, it's written much clearer on the top of the card.
I'm glad. Whenever Gen 7 gets love, I'm here for it. I love it. So I'm excited for it.
Yeah, those Meowth.
But the Goldango looks cool because it's like all the money and stuff. It's like all the glittery money around them. That's this whole thing. I think that's why I like that. I like the Goldango.
My favorite Goldango, I think, is the one from Prismatic. I love that one.
It's a good one. I love that one.
Yeah, like the board. Yeah, it's really cool. But yeah, I do like the thought of the Meowths. Cool, very cool. Again, I thought we had enough Meowths when we had Perfect Order Meowth, and now we have 3 more Meowths.
3 more Meowths. They love themselves some Meowths.
Yep.
It's a little bit ridiculous.
It's a little bit ridiculous. A little bit ridiculous. The Hisuian Zorua, which we actually both loved when we saw it when they first revealed this. Such a sick card. Love that card. And then, dude, Mousehold. I feel like they're just playing into all the stuff people like. They know Mousehold is like people are collecting it because it's just cute, and having all of these on the card looks so freaking cute. I love it.
I love that card. Mousehold, they've done such a good job with Mousehold cards. All of them have been bangers.
I love exclusive, Chinese exclusive had a good one too. Yeah, they've been doing
the one from Paldea, or is it? What is that from?
I think it is
the
Palpate.
one from. Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, the illustration rare. Fuecoco, which I don't know who's in the background on this
That's
one.
That's an SIR too.
Oh shoot, you're right. Yeah.
Fuecoco EX.
This must be the page before then that leads into the.
It is.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. Good for Fuecoco. I wonder if and again, who made the decision to have one starter from Gen 9 by itself only?
Well, they had the Sprigatito EX
in
full art, and yeah. So maybe we'll see Quaxley gets. Well, Quaxley had the illustration. Well, they all had illustrationers. I don't know. Quaxley's the worst one. So.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
Maybe he doesn't get any love. You suck. No illustration rares. A bit better. Yeah, you get nothing. You got the illustration rares. They got the ones in Paldea Evolved. That's all they need.
That's it.
Meanwhile, we need 5 Meowths and 38 Greninjas.
Greninjas. This Greninja artwork kind of looks pretty cool, though.
Yeah, it looks good. Nice action shot.
Yeah, I can't wait to see these in like full clear image. That's awesome.
This look at this. This bottom.
Yeah,
this is one of my favorite Mew cards that's ever existed,
dude. I
love this Mew so much.
Yep. I mean, I think this leak came out a couple of days before this ETB book reveal, and I was like, "Oh shoot, here we go. Are people already coming out here with all the AI generated?" Nope. That is real. That is the card that is in this ETB.
As real as this booklet is, which I really do assume is very real.
Yeah, like no, it would be this would be too much if we're faking this. But what is it like? Is it in the water? Is it like I couldn't tell? I mean, I guess you really can't.
I can't tell. The art goes really well with the Mewtwo. I'm not sure who the artist is, but I love it. I love both these cards. I love that Mew so much. But
like, is this
cool?
The Mewtwo kind of gives me like some type of ancient vibes with like this scroll. Like where what is like? Is this like a mosaic of Mewtwo? Like it
kind of looks like it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, they did such a good job at both of these. Like, see, this is what I want. I don't care. You can save me those futuristic rares. This is fire.
Yes, please.
This is fire. And then
I'm so glad. I really like that we're seeing that they're keeping this here. Like the illustration, so the SARs and illustration rares not going anywhere. This is like, I mean, this set went from buns, just nothing to. This is going to be, I mean, again, it's a lot like Ascended, but even more so because we have like 8 or 9, maybe 10 popular Pokemon that get secret illustration rares or special illustration rares that could carry a set by themselves. And it's all in one. It's like with Ascended, we had Dragonite, you Gengar, you had some very popular Pokemon, but like, this is just Gengar. It's both Pikachus. It's Mewtwo. It's Mew. It's Jirachi. It's Salamence. It's Greninja. It's. I mean, yeah. I don't know what's going to happen with this, man. It's going to be absolutely insane.
These cards here, the Pikachus. These Pikachus look sick, and if you could zoom in, like, there's so many Pokemon in these that it's just like it would hit so many people's favorite Pokemon. That is not Pikachu that would make you want to have this card. You know what I mean? If you look at the daytime one, in the left and right, I can't zoom in more than this without really like making this look like crap. But there's a Sylveon and an Espeon up here. Mousehold. There's a Slowpoke down here. Then you got this. What's this guy over here? Is that Gimmighoul? No, I don't know.
It's Gimmighoul. It's his out of his chest form. Yeah.
See, like Kota, all these different forms that I would never.
Again, too much of my brain has been devoted to this franchise of pixels and cardboard.
I love it, man. Do you have? I think it's the Salamence in the background. I think maybe Marsh Tangela, maybe Nidorina,
Cosmog. There's the baby of the legendaries from Alola. You got the glowing Executor. It's sick. And of course, nighttime stays winning because we have Hisui and Zoro right there. We have Eevee right there.
And I just noticed this.
There's a Gengar there.
There's a big 30 on the ground over here. I didn't notice that.
Oh, yeah. It's on both of them. Yeah.
Holy shit. I did not notice that. No. Well,
there's a Chandelure in that one, it looks like.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
I don't know what this is. Electabuzz or.
I can't
Zapdos.
Can't even imagine. Let me pull up on my phone so I'm not staring at a screen of a screen.
Yeah, right.
I feel like an absolute idiot right now.
And then look, there's Umbreon right here on the bottom right. There's Umbi.
Of course.
Yeah.
This didn't help. This doesn't look any better.
No, the quality on these guys isn't great yet. Whoops, isn't that great yet? But
it's a sick though. Man, this set is so
even more blurry.
This set is so deep. This set I didn't know what to think when they showed what they showed, because it felt like, well, every set's been small and there's so many cards we know of that are going to probably be in the classic collection of the set. So I really was like, wow, they're really going to keep the front end of it small and then have everything be these old cards again. No, no. They said, we're going to take Ascended Heroes. But what if instead of just Gengar, Dragonite, and Pikachu, we did 2 Pikachus again, plus another Gengar, just regular Gengar, which people do prefer generally, plus Salamence, plus Jirachi, plus Greninja, plus Fuecoco, which, is a popular starter, especially with newer players. And I'm sure there's others that I'm forgetting off already, but and not to mention we have a Chandelure illustration where it looks better than the Chandelure we have in Pitch Black. We have another Sylveon, right?
No,
I don't know what's going to happen. I think this going to outpace Ascended just based on what's in it, and not to mention we have the Umbreon Espeon from the UPC.
Yeah, which is arguably the best
Zeraora, which is better than the Zeraora from Pitch Black. We have,
Oh yeah, where was the Zeraora? I didn't even. Where did it?
That was a promo.
That's a promo, right?
That's a promo. So one, we already knew this set was going to be probably the best set of promos we'd ever seen, and now where
was the Magic?
Is this now just? Well, that's going to be in the Classic Collection. So that looks like that Classic Collection page. There's probably more pages to it. They just didn't show it for some reason. Maybe they're going to leak it later because they've been kind of slowly putting out stuff. But
because that's where I first noticed the gold borders, but I saw it on a post.
Yeah. So we don't know what else might be in that. The Classic Collection. We don't know. We've seen everything. We don't know if there's going to be stuff, because I'm pretty sure, maybe I'm wrong, but I do not remember seeing that Misty anywhere.
Oh, here it is. Hold on a second. Sorry, guys. Developing news.
Something.
This was another page that it was not part of that one. So yeah.
Okay. So we saw all of these, I believe.
Yeah, I think we did.
Is there I don't remember the Arceus EX.
Below.
I remember that.
This one?
Oh, no, yes, I do. Yes, it is. It's V-Star. Yeah. I thought it said EX.
Yeah, the V-Star. Yep, the Mew.
So and then maybe we do know all of those then.
Dude, this Magikarp, I think this looks better with the gold border. I don't know if it's just me.
It kind of, yeah. So, I like the gold border because it really differentiates them. It makes this it's not like the whole thing where the reprints of the Charizard just look like reprints of the Charizard. It's it's got a gold border. That's kind of cool. I still don't understand why the break's in there. I know they're trying to feature everything that was in it.
Yeah.
I low-key am so excited for this Rayquaza EX just because I remember running that deck in college. And it was such a meme back then. The Celestial Roar Dragon Burst. It was so much fun. Celestial Roar allowed you to discard the top 7 cards of your deck or 6 cards of your deck. And or I don't remember how many, but if any were energy, you just automatically attached it. And then Dragon Burst, I think it's. I can't remember it. Burst. I can't read what's on your screen at all. Yeah. It was you discard those and you just do insane amount of energy. So it's you're just burning through your deck so fast. And it was either you kill everything or you deck out in 5 turns. It was so much fun.
I might have the original card of that. I got to look. I feel like I do somewhere in here.
This set is gonna be just. I don't know, man. I don't know what it's gonna. What do you think the PCTBs are gonna go for first day?
Well,
on the secondary market, of course.
Well, again, if the supply is similar to Ascended Heroes, let's say, because that's a specialty set, I would 600.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking 5 to 6 out the gate, and probably up to I think that sees 1,000.
Yeah.
Unless there's a second wave, or unless there's more than we think. If it is compared to like what we saw from Prismatic and what we saw from Ascended, I would not be surprised if it hit 1,000 by holiday season. Like going into late October, November. I think the UPCs are going to be 1,000. Well, I would not be surprised if the Pokemon Center UTVs were between 8 and 1,000 pretty quickly.
Did you? So our last episode, I titled like GameStop or Game Scalp, and because we were looking at those prices, and Nintendo, apparently, this is what I've been reading online, poolside, is that Nintendo apparently Nintendo reached out to GameStop and said, listen here, mother effers, you better lower those prices. And they did. Or that's what they're saying, allegedly.
GameStop employees said, PokeSun reported that. So I'm going to buy that because she's never let me trade.
They lowered the price. So like we were seeing, we were seeing crazy. We were seeing $600 on the UPCs and like and they lowered on the ETBs and they lowered it. So good.
ETBs are going for 100, which I'm sure they bought out so fast.
I was going to say, and I hate to say it, that's a steal given the.
And there was a second wave of them 2 days ago or yesterday. That GameStop got a second wave of pre-orders, and I'm sure they went very quickly because this is after this news. $99 is probably going to be like a third of the price of what these ETBs are going to go for. They're probably going to be $250, sadly, because again, Pokemon doesn't care about this market. They don't care. Like Nintendo is like starting to step in a little bit and starting to say. I heard PR Nintendo, a little bit. Yeah, like, Pokemon doesn't give a crap about it because you know what? You could spread some of these out. Like you could still keep your 4 or 5 of these incredible SIRs. Keep those. Sure, have those promos. But you could have put that Salamence in a set. You could put that Greninja in another set. You already did. You could put that Sylveon in another set. And instead, we're just everything's in this one set.
No, it's too much.
It's crazy. It's cool. I mean, it's a sick set. Like this set, if you can get your hands on it, you're gonna have gold. If you can't, then you're gonna be incredibly angry because it's just gonna be very unaffordable. I'm hoping because there's so many random things in it. Like there's so many products that there will be people that are able to get some of these. But
like here's the thing that I would struggle with, because obviously I'm going to get stuff and we're going to rip it on the stream. And shout out to everyone that's been joining from the pod. I've been getting some people that are coming in more so, DMing me on TikTok and whatnot, saying, hey, I'm here from the pod, which is awesome. So thank you guys
that's hilarious. They're coming from the pod to the stream.
And
that's crazy.
Which is awesome. Like so shout out to you guys. And if you haven't done that, check it out, guys. It's a good time. But
so funny.
I would struggle because like I'm a collector. I was a collector first, and I still am a collector. I feel like the set is too big. I said this about Ascended Heroes. I don't even want to say it because who knows what I would if I change my mind. I feel like it's too big for me to want to master it. Say that, but who knows? Because then I would have to get product to feed the live stream, and then also feed my ripping, and then I do want to keep some stuff sealed. I probably will just keep the ETB sealed if I'm being honest. Maybe the UPCs too, depending on if I can get those. But you're gonna want to rip it. So I'm really wondering, like, guys, let us know what you're planning on doing. If you hit on Pokemon Center, let us know. If you did, are you going to rip it, or are you gonna keep it sealed? Should I open it or should I keep it?
Or are you gonna flip it?
Or are you gonna flip it? Exactly. That's another.
Again,
100%.
If it's $1,000, it's hard for me to not say, well, it's either,
some
most of my rent in a month, or keep this on my shelf.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely gonna rip the other product.
For sure.
3-pack blisters and stuff I get, but this set is gonna be the real test for Pokemon. If Pokemon is actually trying to do anything about this, We should see a lot of this. This should, like, we didn't get any we never got booster box reprints of anything pretty much from Mega Era for the most part. Honestly, haven't seen a ton of ETB reprints. We haven't seen a lot of reprints. We've seen a couple of waves, but even that like doesn't feel like we really saw anything in the market.
Yeah.
Especially for like Ascended. So I'm really curious to see what they end up doing. If this is going to be one of those things that's going to be like, there's just an immense amount of product, and this was what they were holding out for, and this is the reason everything's been small, and this is the reason that the sets have been kind of lackluster, and not lackluster, but like small, a little bit monotonous to rip. Not monotonous is the wrong word, but if you're watching rip and ships and people that do it, it gets a little tired. Yeah, after a while. And if this is going to be where they're like, all right, well, we need to put our eggs in this basket. We knew this was coming. We've known this for 2 years. We're going into September at this point. This isn't a surprise to us anymore. This shouldn't be a surprise to us a year out from printing this.
No.
We claim that we're trying to do something about. We're trying to print maximum capacity. Blah blah blah. This is it. If they don't do it here, they're not. If they don't do it here, they're just complete lies. It's all lies, and they just really don't care. Because if we don't see, and again, the demand for this product is going to be insane. So I'm not saying we should see this in MSRP. I don't think we should. I don't think we will. I honestly don't expect us to ever to. No, not ever to. Don't expect us to unless that print facility actually matters in 2028 or whatever. But we will see if this is if there's a lot of waves, a lot of restocks, a lot of stuff like that. Then we'll know that they actually tried. If not, then they didn't try. And I won't be surprised if they didn't, because it's Pokemon. And I have literally no trust in their actual empathy for people that can't get product. Because again, they're making their money. They don't care. Nintendo seems to be the only one that cares, which is very weird.
Sadly, I think that they are doing more than ever with this set because of the reasons you listed. And I think I mentioned that in the past pods as well. I do think that the way that they set this set up with this year being small sets and whatever, and not many reprints and restocks and whatnot, I do think that they are. However, I don't think that it's going to mean anything because of the demand. The demand, because if you look at the sets, and now Pitch Black is coming out officially tomorrow, guys. Again, we're recording this on Thursday, the 16th of July. Pitch Black official release day is tomorrow, the 17th. The demand for Perfect Order, Chaos Rising, and Pitch Black, I don't even think the demand for all three of those is going to be as much as the demand for 30th. That's the problem, right?
It's going to be
so even if they
quadrupled,
even if they put everything into this, I don't think it's going to matter because of that demand. Like, we're going to see people come in that came in for 151 and left. You know what I mean? Like, there's people that do that. There's people that say, oh, like they still play the games and they see what's happening in the TCG, and they're like, all right, there's people that came in for black and white just because they like Gen 5. So there's people that are coming into this because they see a few cards that they like. Oh, they want to collect the Charizard, that Charizard print in every print that they have. There's so many different people that collect in different ways. This is going to bring a lot of people into it. So sadly, I think they're going to just completely print this out, but it's going to get eaten up. And we've seen what happens with popular sets that keep coming out and out and out. It just keeps getting bought up, ripped, sealed, saved, whatever it is. And like people like that have been here for the past 5 years saw what happened or that have been here for the last 3 years that could have had the 25th anniversary ETB and didn't, and see what happened to that. So that's the thing that is also, right? Like, there's so many things that keep this from like being able to be brought, attainable, or price point, bringing the price point down. There's so many things that just wouldn't allow that to happen.
I think it's going to be worse than Ascended. We're going to see, because again, like you said, it's connected to, we didn't have like an Ascended, right? We didn't have like a several years ago set that was Ascended that we can be like, oh, well, it might compare to this. This is like, well, we know what happened to the 25th. It's a celebration set where we got to go crazy on it.
And this is so much better than the 25th. It's not even
close.
I don't even want to
not even close.
You can't even compare the two.
That's different. That's the different eras.
Dude, but this is like multiple sets worth of cards. That was all reprints, mostly, right? Like this is a set.
This is Ascended Heroes, but then they said, well, let's throw in like some of the most like
the popular
quintessential cards to know about from the classic eras, and then also that like what was that the random Uxie for some reason. There's like a random
see that.
Again, there's multiple pages.
Maybe it's a
promo.
Maybe it's a promo.
Well, no, there's gonna be more pages of the classic collection on there.
Oh, right.
Well, no, wait, no, you showed me the other one, but anyway,
there might be more.
It's there might be more, but there's this set's gonna be hard to deal with. Not to mention, this is what people have been claiming that the 30th anniversary is gonna be the linchpin in all this. Everyone's gonna leave after the 30th anniversary. One, no. Two. Now, really no, because even if you say they're going to leave after the 30th anniversary, that's 2 years. The 30th anniversary is not going anywhere. 30th anniversary is going to be here for the next couple of years. What else can be coming between now and then? We don't know what Mega Parade is going to be. We don't know what the Storm Umbrella is going or Delta Rain is going to look like. Delta Rain might be insane. We have no clue.
And Mega Parade's coming like, a couple of months.
We have no. Yeah, we assume early. We assume early 2027 just because of the general timeline we have with these, but yeah, all in all, the set is going so above and beyond what anyone's expectations were after we saw what we saw up to this point.
Yeah,
that it's gonna be rough. Mentally prepare yourselves. Know what you're willing to spend. Know what your risk tolerance is and or what your enjoyment tolerance is. We don't know what pull rates are going to be. We don't know any of that kind of stuff, but this is going to be a pain to try to get. It's going to be real rough.
If you have budget set, which I highly always advise people to have budgets, definitely save for this, right? Like if there's nothing crazy in Pitch Black that you want, skip it. Or if there is, save up for a single and wait a month or two and pick up the single. But save for this. And on that note, drop a money bag emoji. Save your money. If you're looking to save your money for the 30th. Drop a money bag emoji if you've made it this far. And let us know if you're going to be just chasing something specific from this set, whether it be a specific product, a specific promo, if you're going to be doing a master set, if you're going to, whatever, let us know in the comments. There's a lot. There's a lot.
This set is going to be I'm going to be highly supportive, and I'll probably be practicing. Get what product you can at whatever price you want to, but I'm going to be getting a lot of Japanese singles for it. I'm going to be really getting a lot of Japanese singles for it. Because there's quite a few singles I want in here, and to rip enough product to have a chance of getting them would be. I wonder if we're gonna see God packs in this. I bet we will. I will see like many God packs in this.
Well, because there's only five.
Yeah, so like mini God packs. Just five card or four with the energy. We might see something like that, but just because we saw that with Ascendant, we saw that with Prismatic. I know this is a little bit different of a packaging, but at the same time, it's still something that I think we could see, little mini God packs. I will say, it's funny because this is the worst product packaging we've ever seen. Yeah. I think it's so just abysmally bad, but it's just be incredible stuff in the set. So,
overpowered. Man. OP as the kids say.
OP, as kids said probably 5 years ago.
Dude, my kid, I used OP twice during my vacation. They should have seen the look. My wife was like, "What's OP?" I'm like, "Are you kidding? Overpowered, mom. Come on."
You guys slip in like Aruba pilled, island pilled, or whatever I said last week. It is pilled.
Oh,
just slip that in there. See what their reaction is. I like this is what. Hey, all right. Another mission for the comments. I want you to put some kind of like Gen Z, Gen Alpha, mainly Gen Alpha slang in. that we'll pick one, and then that following week we will try to work it into a natural conversation with our significant others or with our families, and see how they react, and we'll report back. We'll have old guy corner, which would be like 2 minutes of like, I tried to use this. I actually think I used it wrong, and I got laughed at by my sister, who is a Zoomer.
Oh gosh, no, that'd be funny. Actually,
please give us. I think this would be so funny, especially since you have kids. Like, I think it'd be so funny to see.
Oh, I'm definitely doing it. I'm definitely. But they call me cringe all the time. I'm like, the internet is supposed to be cringe. That's what catches on. Leave me alone.
That's right. Cringe is in.
Yeah. So
cringe is in, man.
Oh man. Yeah. Well.
This was the news that it dropped. I think 2 days after we recorded. So the day after we released the pod, and it was immediately just like, well, I think you said like, I'm coming back early. I was like, don't you dare come back.
I got a message. I got a message from Kota. He goes, well, looks like we'll have something to talk about on the pod next week. I'm like, I'm leaving right now.
Don't you dare.
Oh man. Dude, that is
crazy.
It is. Yeah. So guys, hopefully you guys liked that, little overview. I hope that you guys have something that you like in the set. I'm sure you do. Again, like we said, tomorrow is going to be a Pitch Black official release day. When I came home today, I actually got my my product in from Distro. So we're gonna rip a 3-pack of Pitch Black. I do need this promo for my promo binder. This is the Binacle. Is that how you say this Pokemon?
Binnacle.
Okay. Artwork looking pretty playful. I do like it. But yeah, what this is like, it looks like like someone's hands got stuck in like cement. What is this Pokemon?
Do you remember? You haven't played Legends ZA, but it evolves into Barbaracle, the one with like four hands, and it has the new Mega that looks like him. From this is gonna cut. I don't know if he'll get it, but a lot of people my age will get like the early-ish 30s. He looks like a him. He reminds me of him from Powerpuff Girls. It's a very specific character, and for some reason the aesthetic and how it moves and stuff, it just, I don't know. I might be misremembering because it's been so long since I've seen the original Powerpuff Girls, but that's all you think of was like, this reminds me of him because it's just got this weird like,
that's
very
the name,
like
him?
Yeah, I think it's just him. I don't know if they actually have a name.
That's great.
Powerpuff Girls was a wild time back in the early 2000s or whatever. A long
time ago
too. I never watched the new one, but the old one was wild.
Yeah. So I don't know if did you pull up any pre-release pricing on Pitch Black? I don't know if you did.
Yeah, we can go over that really quickly. Pitch Black coming out tomorrow. You guys haven't already. Just, see you can get product. I don't think it's gonna be too crazy to get. At least with the singles and stuff. The booster box is sitting at $236, so about where we saw Chaos Rising sitting at. Yeah. Somewhere in that range, 230, 240s. I don't know. I think Chaos might be in like, I think Chaos went down a little bit. I think Perfect Order was above Chaos recently. At least one a couple days ago.
They're probably all like between the two.
About like 220s.
Yeah.
Yeah. The regular ETB is sitting at 102. We don't look at the Pokemon Center ETBs because that's insane. But right now, the lowest listings are $300. Some have sold for $400. Don't know why.
Why?
The big hits. We have the Mega Darkrai Akiragawa card SIR is sitting at about $400. The Gold is sitting at $360. The Morpeko is actually the third with $162. Mega Zeraora is $160, and then the Mega Chandelure is sitting at $110, which makes sense because it is the most disappointing card in the set. The Misty is actually sitting at $60, just a regular full art trainer.
Wow,
sitting at $60 pre-release. Sitting just below the Gwen special illustration rare that's sitting at about $84. So not bad pricing, these should come down a good bit. And because again, with there being so few secret illustration rare or special illustration rares and these small sets, it's way easier to rip specific ones. So that's not bad for people that want to collect it. But I hate that Chandelure so much. I'm so glad we got another Chandelure. Yeah, I love that we got another Chandelure because
and the Zeraora.
And the Zeraora. I don't mind the Zeraora as much because it does remind me of Deku, but the other Zeraora is just infinitely better.
Way better. I've decided while I was away actually that I'm gonna collect Zeraora cards.
Where were you?
When I was poolside.
Yeah. drop a island emoji in the chat as well.
When I was poolside, I decided, I'm like, you know what? I need to have like a Zeraora collection. I think
it's worth it.
I was showing my son. My son's like, he looks like Sonic. I'm like, yeah, a little bit kind of like Sonic and maybe Knuckles and whatever. I'm like, sure. And Shadow. Yeah.
There's absolutely a lot of Zeraora cards, man.
There is. So someone in the Discord actually posted some for sale, and I already have the Zeraora VMAX from Crown Zenith, but I love that card. So I'm like, dude, I'll take another one of those.
The one from Chilling Reign's really gorgeous. There's a couple in Crown. There's like 3 in Crown Zenith, and all of them are good.
Yeah, the alternate art one I am saving up for. That's like $90 something right now. So, but I did pick up both of the other ones. I think from Crown Zenith.
Which? Oh, the one from Crown. Yeah, the Chilling Reign one. You mean?
Yeah, I want to see what the Chilling Reign one is. I was trying to get them, and I'm like, oh man, these are so nice. So,
it's in at 95.
And there's another Pokemon that I want to delete. So I've been playing Scarlet and Violet. Oh, I was playing Scarlet a lot.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be a Paldean one.
And it's a freaking goat. Like, what the heck is the name of it? Is it like DeGoat? It's not DeGoat.
Go-Goat?
Hold on. It has goat. It has goat in its name. My God, it's so annoying.
I mean, the only one I think of is Go-Goat.
Yes, Go-Goat. It's freaking Go-Goat.
Someone didn't play Gen 7. That's all I'm saying.
Go-Goat. No, I didn't.
Gen 7, that's the Pokemon you can ride around and do tricks on and do like all this stuff in one of the farms.
No, this thing was so freaking annoying.
Does it charge at you in Paldea?
Yeah. It needs to get the hell out of here.
That's why I want to delete. That's why I hate Veluza. I hate Veluza so much. It's not even, and like if you look at stats, it's not even that fast, but it is so fast in the water. And when the game was really bad and laggy on the first switch, you could never outrun it. It was so annoying.
I just found out that you can run. I think I just got the ability to jump higher if I hold down jump in the game. But I just found out that if you click the left joystick, you can actually sprint with Miraidon. I'm on Miraidon. I'm like, this is awesome. I'm getting around so much quicker. I'm like, there we go. And you know which one I do love? And I loved it from the cards, but the Paldean Tauros. I think the Paldean Tauros looks so badass. I love it. Oh my God, so good.
They're all cool. I'm glad they did that because Tauros really needed that. He needed a little bit of love. And
so good. I love that.
Oh man. Pitch Black check in. You know?
Yeah, definitely Pitch Black. I think I'm gonna go live after this podcast tonight, which perfect. It came in.
Brother.
A shorter podcast. I mean, it's 10:30 right now, local time.
It's 10:20. Yeah, we got a couple of comments to go through. So
yeah, no, it's fine.
Someone's like,
it's fine.
Someone came back from vacation. They came back all tan. You can see the tan lines.
Yep. No,
you get the hat. He's ready to rip.
Tomorrow.
Oh, you're off tomorrow? Oh,
yeah. So that's why I'm like, you know what? If this podcast could be the regular length, I'm good.
I will not be there. I will be in bed with an ice pack.
All right. So let's move into again. We got a bunch of comments with the reason, the way what we wanted you guys to drop in to get in on this giveaway. Again, we're giving this away. But we were going to look through some other comments that we did get, and we'll save those for that. So
yeah. So 30th anniversary will be a pretty much, my assumption is, unless there's anything crazy with the news, and I think we estimated that would be around the time of right before the release of the 30th anniversary. So it might be a little bit of a dead period. That 30th episode might very well be like a comment centric, story based, kind of like what we did a couple weeks ago, where we're just maybe a couple of topics we talk about and then focus a lot on the comments, especially from this. So, but we're going to a couple of them. First, my new best friend, Pseudo Kudos, said, Kota's BFF here. I'm renaming this episode the 50 Shades of Kota. We had Hipster Kota, Gen Z Kota, Gen Alpha Kota, and Complainer Kota, their personal favorite. My boy is like an onion, people. He has layers.
Layers.
I still don't remember what I said to make me a hipster, but I did live in the Northwest for several years, so it kind of makes sense.
I love it.
My brother-in-law is like the most hipster person I've ever met in my life, so it might have gotten a little bit from that. And I'll read what they said for their thing, because we're here. They said, what got me into Pokemon was Red and Blue on the Game Boy. Love that. Then for the record, Ruby and Sapphire is my favorite gen. Very popular one. Don't blame me on that one. Probably the best legendary set with Groudon, Rayquaza, and Kyogre. Plus,
is that
I think the original Regis were in there.
Was Entei?
No, that's Gen 2.
No, Gen 2.
I think
Or Gen 3.
No, they're from Gen 2. Jirachi might be Gen 3. Anyway. So what got me back into the TCG and keeps me going is the illustration errors and SIRs. They're unbelievable. Yeah, that's what got me back in. Really like connected. It was like, oh my gosh, what is this? This is so much different than what I am used to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love that. We have Brian who said, guys, check out EB Games Australia's Instagram page. They are owned by GameStop and suddenly ramped up their pricing for the 30th. The community was outraged and there was still product online a week later, which is unheard of in this climate. True. The CEO came out and changed course. They said it was all part of a strategy to deter scalpers, and it was their way of weeding them out, which no. They've now adjusted all of their orders to the regular price to save face. You could do a whole episode on that. Could be that. It could be what we're hearing now with Nintendo kind of coming down on GameStop and then kind of going through the but yeah, that makes sense. I'm not surprised that they were doing that. And honestly, like looking at it now, you know, I don't know what EB Games is. I mean, they're owned by GameStop, so I'm assuming they're a bit bigger. Maybe that's like bigger thing in Australia, I guess.
Yeah.
I know I've seen promos from EB Games.
Yeah, so I think it's just their version of that there. So they get their own, similar to how GameStop gets theirs here. Like they get their own stuff there. But yeah, I've seen
it always throws me off. Like so tangent of the day.
Tangent of the day.
So living on the East Coast, growing up on the East Coast, the Hardee's, right? Hardee's is a fast food chain that is pretty popular in at least where I'm in. My light died in the South. I forgot to plug it in. On the West Coast, it's Carl's Jr. Yeah. Right? It always confused me because I thought that was like, is this just weird branding? Is this a different place? And there's so many places I realize like that. It always confuses me. I don't understand why you'd want to diverge your branding like that, unless I guess you're buying out a company. But at that point, why would you just rebrand it? Because everybody knows who you are.
Right.
It'd be like big Walmart on the West Coast being like Sam's Club being a separate thing from Walmart, like on the West Coast, right? Like Sam's Club is just West Coast Walmart instead of it being like a wholesaler. It's just like, it's always so strange to me. And like stuff like this, where it's like EB Games.
EB Games always confused me with, did you have KB Toys where you're from? Or was that like, I don't know if it was like a local.
I know of them. I don't think we had any.
Like I can still smell KB Toys. Like when I think about it, I smell what it smelled like when I walked into that place. I used to get Pokemon cards from that store actually too when I was young.
That's me with Toys R Us. I have the same sensation with Toys R Us.
It's weird. Anyway,
yeah. But yeah, it's always so strange. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad that if we look at it optimistically, it sounds like at least they listen to they listen to the community. Hard to be optimistic in this environment with people in that kind of position. So, but I'm glad they did. glad it happened. That's good. Let me see if there's any other.
While you're going through it, shout out to everybody that listened and commented what we asked for the last episode. I know that we're giving something away for it, but guys, it's so cool to see all the new people that dropped what they were thinking, and for that giveaway. So thank you to all you for dropping the comments.
That's so cool. There's some like really good stories in there too, like some like really like personal, like cool, like reasons that are not cool, but like very like fascinating reasons for like why they got into it, why they kept into it. Trumpas said "Buy Japanese" in all caps. Thank you. I think I asked people to say that.
A bunch of "Buy Japanese."
They were the only person I did.
No, there's a bunch. I've seen a bunch. Yeah.
Oh, was it on YouTube? Because I haven't looked at the YouTube comments.
No, I'm seeing. So Matt E9 started with the soccer ball by Japanese.
Oh, okay. I haven't gotten to that one yet.
Yeah, Mark B. New comment. Mark B.
Oh, Matt just commented. Okay.
Yeah, I saw 2 hours ago.
Oh man.
And Mark B as well. I didn't see his original comment. This was a couple of days ago. I don't know if you're seeing that one right now, but
I'm seeing it. Yeah. He laughed at your pre-release.
So if you guys didn't listen, my pre-release went completely wrong. So
grubbing, baby.
He said he was when he went to pre. Yeah.
You need to have you need to get like a grubbin of some sort, somewhere. Like it needs to be in your branding now somehow. just like you need to have like a little grubbin that like looks over everything to make sure you're don't miss any cards here. Like it's your new supervisor.
Like I gotta get the grubbin, but with the original Trolls hair, because that's gonna troll me from now on. But he said at his pre-release, he said he did not even get an illustration rare. Meanwhile, people around me are pulling 2 more Peko SIRs. He did go 2 for 1 with the Delmise hide and seek deck, which is actually a really good deck that a lot of people were using there as well. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I didn't want to go into what got him into it.
Yeah, that's sick. All of that. Matty9, who just commented an hour ago, said, yeah, of course. And he said, snagged 2 of the tech stickers and knockout from Pokemon Center, missed on the ETB. Hey, I'm glad you got something though. That's sick. Mm-hmm. He said, going to keep trying for Pokemon Center pre-releases, but not going, I won't pay crazy money on the big box pre-releases, especially GameStop. I'll wait for it to drop and grab it. GameScalp, yeah, sorry, GameScalp. I'll wait for the drop and grab it at my LGS. They are typically get a good amount of stock. When drop hits, they do charge close to scalping prices, sadly, but look at it as supporting a small business. Very valid. Very valid.
We share the same on that.
Yeah. Especially if it's someone you're close to and you know why. Because again, I believe that there are plenty of game shops, not GameStop, sorry. LGSs that are doing that purely because they can't get enough product to fund it. So they have to keep product in stock. Otherwise, they're never going to get foot traffic if you never have anything in stock. It is what it is. If I would say if you're the person that refuses to buy above MSRP, you better be ready to buy from your LGS for MSRP when the price is below MSRP. I know people won't, but that's
the thought process.
It can't be a double standard. Can't be a double standard.
Yep.
They said pick up of the week was the Shinji Kanda Magneton, which we both love so much. The Paldea Evolved Orthworm due to you.
Delete. See ya.
And he pulled the gold Mega Darkrai.
That's fine.
Sick. The Arm Rouge illustration rare and the Morpeko EX alternate. So I'm assuming that's also an SIR, unless I'm missing. So
I'm thinking it's the SIR too, but you can let us know, Matt.
So sick bulls. That's fantastic. I hope to have the same luck. I'm gonna be ripping all the stuff I'm getting from Pokemon Center for it. And I have had such bad luck with booster boxes. I'm really hoping to get something from them.
Dude, have you seen, this just reminded me of the Gold Mega Darkrai. Have you seen the video? Did we talk about it with the kid that pulled at pre-release 9 gold Darkrai's in one pack?
Is it AI?
I don't know. I can't. I don't know if it's real or not. But I actually saw a video of it happening, and it kind of sounded like, I don't know. But there was a god pack of all gold Mega Darkrai's in the pack. I'm happy that, if it's real, I'm happy that a kid got it. But I'm like, wait, how is this possible? And it was coming out during pre-release. Are you listening to the video?
Yeah, I was looking at it, but it looks real. I don't know if it is because I'm old and AI fools me sometimes, but that's hilarious. If that's so, that good for him. Good for that kid. I love it. I'm glad it was happening. I'm glad it happened in pre-release because generally, if you're there for that, you're actually awesome. Interested in that part of it. So that's cool.
Honestly would love if Pokemon did that on purpose, stuff like that.
Very funny.
You know what I mean? It's the same thing with God packs from Ascended, where you have the Gengar, the Trikachu, the Pikachu, the Dragonite in one, and then sometimes you get the ones that aren't any of those, and it's oh man, it's God pack, but it's not the God pack. But yeah.
That's all for the comments.
Yeah. Did you have any? What did you pick up this week?
I picked this up during the podcast last week when I saw it was cheap. I got the Surfer in Japanese, the SAR.
That's right.
Again, going with my ocean themed collection that I'm building. I still have all these three sitting on my desk because I'm ready to get back to the beach. I'm ready to be on island time as well, which I'll be in a couple months, which is gonna be fantastic. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I've got the Pokemon Center. I just got the booster box and the bundles from Pitch Black from Pokemon Center, so those will be in hopefully tomorrow, and I'll probably be ripping those. I'll probably rip some of them on the end of podcast, maybe for a bit. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for me.
I got this in a trade, and I completely forgot about it. But there it is, the Mega Zygarde. Mega Zygarde. Honestly, again, I'm not a fan of Zygarde, but this card looks so beautiful. Colors, the pinks, the greens, the blues, the purples, everything on the color wise on this card looks really cool. But it was a card that we needed, me and the kids needed for our master set of Perfect Order, and we pulled a couple of Rosa SIRs. So someone in the Discord was looking for that, and I was like, hey, I can sell it to you, or do you have any of these cards? And they did. So we just did a trade, and worked out.
That's so cool. I love that the cards can really make us like a Pokemon that people don't care about as much, like really pop off. Like this card is a $64 card right now, right? That makes me so sad. Yeah. It's such a cool card. But it's like, you can take like a Pokemon like Scrafty from where we looked at the leaks. Scraggy, I think it was Scraggy. Scraggy's a Pokemon I don't think about all that much. I've never been a huge fan. I know there's a Mega Scrafty now, which is like fine. It's not, it's fine. It's cool. Yeah. But that card was like, this card is really cool. And it's like, Pokemon I would not usually think about. Wailord. Wailord's another one where it's like, Wailord's cool. It's fine. I like whales. But the Wailord Journey Together illustration rare is like so cool. I'm like, this card's amazing. I mean, I just bought 2 surfing beaches and a surfer, right? Because it just looks sick. I love that. It's why the TCG is just such a cool entity in and of itself.
No, I agree. I think they're doing. This is the time to do it with all the illustration rares. And
yep.
All right, I'm gonna open this up before we end the pod. I'll open up one pack.
Somehow, we went into while he's doing that, we went into this and I said, hey, I'm not gonna be able to talk too long. Like, I'm gonna do my best, but I'm in a decent amount of pain, a hard time talking. And we're like, we'll do a short podcast, and we're still like over an hour and a half into this thing. we can't talk for a short amount of time, no matter how much pain or island time we're on.
It's not possible. I have 2 Excadrill packs in here, so we'll do one of those.
All right.
And maybe we'll do a pack.
We've had battle. Some pretty insane. Yeah, we've had some pretty insane luck.
We have
with this set. With ribbing on the pod.
There's new code cards. This is, I guess this is technically one of them, but there is like I was opening them up during pre-release. There's like Mega Venusaur, Gardevoir, Lucario. They're all different. Kangaskhan, I think, is one of them on there. It might be all the ones from like Mega Base.
I like it. I'm glad they're doing that.
I like that idea. I do. Let's see. First time opening this. Actually, I opened up pre-release, but let's see what we get. This has an illustration rare too, right? The Toucannon?
Nice. That looks really cool. Gen 7 got some love in this set.
Charcadet.
Maybe something? All right. We had to run out of luck at some point.
We did. Chi-Yu. I didn't even realize.
Next we'll be able to start some pack battles on the one they threw.
The Chi-Yu, huh? Didn't even realize that was in. I like Charcadet. I actually have Charcadet as one of my Pokemon that's in my 6 right now in Scarlet. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Is there an easy way before we end the pod, real quick? Is there an easy way to like fish? Is there a rod that I'm supposed to have? Like, how do I get? I don't know.
I don't think there's fishing.
Like, because there's like, I saw a Magikarp in the water. I'm like, how do I battle it? I want it.
Yeah, I don't think there's. I think you just run into it.
Oh, so
or you aim your Pokemon at it. I don't think there's. It's been a while since I've played.
You can.
I don't think there's fishing mechanics anymore. I think they got rid of them.
Got it. Okay.
Thank goodness.
Thank God.
I love fishing in real life, but I hated doing it in Pokemon.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying, but it's part of the game's OG. I'm
one of the people that plays Pokemon games without music.
Yeah, I don't.
which will change if the leaks are true about winds and waves, which I did read up on finally. And good Lord,
the amount of leaks,
insane.
the amount of leaks coming out,
just the amount of Pokemon and all the mechanics is crazy. But it sounds like the shiny sound from Legends Arceus will be back in there. So I'll have to actually play with sound for the first time pretty much ever.
Are there shinies in Scarlet and Violet?
Oh yeah.
I guess I just never encountered one.
They're overworld, so you should be able to see them.
What does that mean?
It just means like in Sword and Shield, you had to actually encounter the Pokemon to see if it was shiny or not. And Gen 9, you can see if it's shiny from its overworld sprite, where it's like you see it walking around, what you see is actually the Pokemon. So, when you're running around doing stuff, you can just see, oh, that's a shiny.
The different color or the colors. Yeah, the different.
Yeah, some are not as obvious as others. Look at you, Mousehold and Tandemaus, who are basically like
the same color.
So almost impossible to see, and there's no indication. That's why the sound was so important, because there's no indication. It's just like, I think that's shiny. With some of them, it's like, what
it's like Charmander and Charmeleon.
Like this.
They're like barely different colors, but then the Charizard
those
black.
Look crazy different versus like Mousehold and colors where it's like,
that's crazy.
It's tinted blue, I think. Or like old nuts. Slowpoke, because they redid Slowpoke shiny in Legends CA. Finally, it was just like basically like it went from like the original was like pink to like slightly desaturated pink, and now it's like purplish, which is much better.
That's good.
Shiny hunting I can talk about all day, because that's what I do every time I get a game. I play it through and I get a shiny charm and shiny hunt until the next game comes out.
Well, we have time. Apparently,
it's a good time.
All right, guys. Well, that was our pod for the week. Thank you so much for listening. Again, drop whatever emojis we asked for, and we really appreciate all of your comments, all of your time, really putting listening to this, putting us where we're at. I think we're at like almost 240 followers now on Spotify.
That's so cool.
Amazing things. We really appreciate you guys. Love you guys, and we'll catch you guys next week. Good luck on Pitch Black tomorrow. Peace.